Hello everyone. In last lecture, we studied the main concepts, main basic concepts of second model, feature and heading, uh, heading, and that can the last point of last lecture is distinguish between stock feature and stock feature and index feature. Okay. From today, we starting from the next point, Badla and features. Badla and feature. What is the meaning of Badla and what is the feature? Let's start. First thing, Badla. In short, Badla and feature. What the Badla system refers. Badla system refers from the trading security without payment payout, the following the function or feature in the Indian financial market, but provide the movement of trading towards stock and functions as tools to specify as tool to speculator in stock market. The importance feature in the mechanism where the important feature when the modern technology was not available, the modern technology were not available. The settlement of stock took place over the longer period. It is weekly, not weekly or fortnightly. Netting of the content will allow over the settlement period. Thus, this settlement period is participation was 100 share of Tata Steel Limited on Monday and sold the same Thursday. It means what is Badla? Badla means Badal, change. Okay, and future. What is future? In future. It means short period business. It means the transaction for the maximum 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, maximum 1 week. Today's technology is a modern technology in IT sector, computer science system and other systems. IT technology is most easy. The both things are dematerialize your goods in electronic form. That's why you're higher secure than your goods are in your security. And before that, the dematerialization, the last time, being a hard form of security are max. On that time, the written paper I just is your document. On that time, Badla system are formed. Okay. In short, carry forward the trading. The next settlement period was also permitted, assuming that the participant was 100 share. It is the of Tata. Assume on Monday, Indian rupee 305 and settlement period was 1 ending the Friday. It means एक 305 रुपये असा वेळ होता तेव्हा 300 रुपये देणं पण हायर रेट होतं सेटलमेंट टाइम भेटायचा ओके इट मीन्स 100 into 305 it means किती झालं 30,500 okay settlement period minimum one week असायचं settlement period काय असायचं minimum 1 week means within 1 week in some amount you just pay this amount for your system. It means Badla, exchange system. Okay. 1 week in Friday, then the participation has to choose and the settlement select correct. Change your system. Badla. Okay. The first is settled by delivery. Pay rupees. जेव्हा deliver होईल तेव्हा complete amount pay करायचं and take delivery of share. Delivery of share means share certificate. Okay. Then secure or sell the share of before the Friday. It means फ्रायडेच्या आधी एवढी अमाऊंट द्यायची की सम सिक्युअर होणार अमाऊंट इट मीन्स शेअर तुमच्या नावावर होणार दॅट रिमेनिंग अमाऊंट पे अँड टेक युअर साइड and Indian rupee 320 it means pure 320 and receive the difference will not be in Indian it means जेव्हा हाफ ऑफ अमाऊंट पे करायचे ते सिक्युअर करायला लागायचं आहे तो सिक्युरिटी ऑफ 320 पर शेअर सिक्युअर का करायला लागायचे इट मीन द परचेस ऑन मंडे and the 1 week after the Monday 1 week कधी संपणार आहे becoming Sunday minimum Friday पर्यंत तुमची एवढी 90% amount are paid compulsory if not paid compulsion then you are pay the penalty of difference of the higher rate. That difference is another 1,000 pounds. It is your security that you are ready to pay. Okay. Carry forward the transaction differs. Transaction. It's differs the commitment to pay the contract value of Indian rupee 30,500 and carry forward the rate to the next settlement. This was known as बदला. काय बोलतो carry forward. काय carry forward करणार ते transfer. It means transaction काय करणार? This transaction is carry forward करणार. Defer to the committee to the pay the contract value. कोणा commitment मध्ये एक commitment लिहून देणार. It means your bill without fixing. Okay, up pay करणार, up carry amount forward to the trade. Time of trade. To the next settlement. Next settlement आधी पूर्ण amount pay करणार. Maybe the first settlement he paid minimum 15,000, and after the second settlement he pays the whole amount different. 15,500 remaining. Known as badla. The carry forward was allowed against the payment of charge as a fixed by the exchange basically because of the interest cost. Kari carry forward it means if you are a carry forward amount, म्हणजे Friday पण half amount झाले, remaining amount rate pay करायचे, then 2 days charge 1,500. The difference to the charge. The exchange but basically because in interest cost and contracts. With the interest cost इथे काय झालं बघा 305 का एक share होता, it's become 320. Rate नाही झाले, some interest are included because the carry forward of the charge. The Badla Finance would take delivery. The Badla Finance would take delivery of stock and settle and sell back the same of participant in the next settlement cycle. काय असायचं ह्याच्यामध्ये would take to deliver the stock settlement and sell back the same participant in the next settlement. का same participant असायचं because the half of monthly payment and the year, half of timely payment and the year. But the payment transaction done between the two parties and two parties are same time of first transaction and second transaction. That's why the participants are same. This mechanism therefore provides specular a main position payment delivered. The original contract value would be carried forward to the next settlement. The Badla charge would be paid by the particular to the Badla branch. Badla effectively when the seller wants postpone date to delivery ultra Badla charge जेव्हा सेलरला असं वाटायचं हे कॅरी फॉरवर्ड होते. इट मीन्स ज्या दिवशी त्याला फॉरवर्ड करायचं आहे त्याला पेमेंट येणार आहे. बाहेर काय करतो कुठल्या वस्तूची वाट पाहणार आहे की जास्तीत जास्त माझ्याकडे आजच्या दिवशी प्रोडक्ट येणार आहे. ओके, बट द सेलर विचार काय करतो की आज माझं वस्तू विकली जाणार आहे ऑन दॅट डे at a future on that day lump sum some amount माझ्याकडे येणार आहे. If these dates are changed, the effective your financial planning are changed, and this financial planning is your badla, and this badla is chargeable. And that's why you have a higher rate of charge is financial badla effective main cost of carry. When seller want to postpone, they will seller postpone to delivery, ultra badla charge have to be paid. Just okay, currently charge the payment change, payment day change, and other facility are changed. In modern market, the opportunity to settle by deliver and secure of the settle availability, but carry forward mechanism is not allowed. It means in today's world, Badla system is not allowed. But काय आहे? Today's काय follow केलं जातं as compared to the Badla. In earlier, the international to deliver the cash, internet or information is to deliver the carry forward was not required to be disclosed on the day of trade. जो डेट आहे जो काय ट्रान्झॅक्शन रिलेटेड जो डेट आहे त्या डेटला तुम्ही कॅरी फॉरवर्ड करू शकत नाही, सेटल करू शकत नाही. दिस exists for export and future delivery. The market segment for the future delivery consists the delivery derivative market. The Badla system acts as bridge between settlement cycle and integrate the cash future stock, and stock. And money lending market, the Badla system is currently banned in India. म्हणजे इंडियामध्ये ते काय बंद आहे सिस्टम बदला. Okay. Then next one, similarity between the future and Badla. काय आहे similarity? The first similarity, both help in available resources, leveraging of available resources. काय help करतात between काय similarity आहे between Badla and future? In future contract, you have the help in future trade system. Also, Badla you can help also future trade system, but the system is half of payment system. Okay, both help in speculator. Speculator means वाढवण्यामध्ये help करणार, structure करणार. When Badla deal with the settlement in market. Both improve the liquidity, means पैसा वाढवण्याची system बनवत आहे. Finance activity are improved. Ultra Badla is high speculator. There are high liquidity. Okay. Then the next point, distinguish between Badla and future. Okay. One by one, we are being distinguished. Maximize the can take a study regarding to the future contract and Badla. Okay. The first is when future Badla upon when initialize the transaction, the exchange date is known in advance. Future payment कधी होणार आहे, काय होणार आहे, the date are advance are declared. In experience, the date is not clear since the position can carry forward for any period up to 90 days. What are the different? In future contract, future assets कधी तुम्ही पाठवणार आहात, it's fixed and the fixed वेळेला ते पाठवणार. Okay, as compared to the at time of Badla, ह्याच्यामध्ये डेट फिक्स नसणार आहे किंवा फिक्स डिक्लेअर केली जात नाही बिकॉज द फॉरवर्ड कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट आर कॅरी फॉरवर्ड मॅक्सिमम 90 days. Okay, the future contract are treated in a separate market. Future contract is treated in a separate market. The future price is different from the spot price of security. Future contract the market separate आहे. Okay, आणि त्याची जे रेट होणार आहे, the rate of market, cost of market, commodity of market are different in security as compared to spot price. What do you mean by spot price? Spot price means today current price. Okay, Badla transaction overtake within the cash market. ते कुठे होते cash market म्हणजे just cash transaction कुठेही करू शकता. Since transactions are recorded at a spot price with the agreement of cost of finance. म्हणजे जेव्हा तुम्ही ट्रान्झॅक्शन करार लिहिणार आहात तेव्हाच होते ते ट्रान्झॅक्शन आणि त्याच्यावर एक डेट फिक्स केली जाते, पण ज्या वेळेवर नाही झालं त्याचं चार्ज देऊन ते काम आपल्याकडे कंटिन्यू करता येतो, कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट कंटिन्यू करता येतो, ते शेअर्स किंवा मार्केट आपल्याकडे ठेवता येते. ओके, कॉस्ट ऑफ कॅरी इज इनबिल्ट इन फ्युचर प्राइस. Cost of carry in future price and calculated when initial the transaction. Cost of carry it means कुठल्या रेटने आपण वस्तू उचलणार आहोत पासून पूर्ण ट्रान्झॅक्शन ह्याच्यात आपण पार्ट ऑफ फ्युचर कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट मध्ये बघितले, त्याच्यामध्ये कॉस्ट ऑफ कॅरी ऑल्सो इन्क्लुडेड, बट टाइम ऑफ बदला इट इज नॉट इन्क्लुडेड. इट इज डिपेंड ऑन युअर फ्युचर वर्क. कुठलं काम होणार आहे, त्याला किती खर्च होणार आहे, तेव्हाच टाइम ड्युटी काय असणार आहे अँड ऑल. इट मीन्स द करंट पिरियड टाइम सिस्टम. ओके, the clearing houses in contract is the counterparty is all transaction which eliminated credit fees. Okay, the clearing houses means settlement clearing between the buyer and seller is here clear as compared to the badla is calculated only at the end of transaction settlement. बदल्यामध्ये कधी होणार आहे, जेव्हा तुमचं ट्रान्झॅक्शन संपेल तेव्हा सेटलमेंट. यू अंडरस्टँड ना? बदला मीन्स like future contract, but इथे डेट फिक्स नाही असणार, इथे तुमचं टाइम पिरियड फिक्स असणार आहे, तुमचं सेटलमेंट डेट किंवा मॅच्युरिटी डेट किंवा इन अदर वर्ड डिलिव्हरी डेट आर नॉट फिक्स as compared to future contract. Both are fixed same rate as per law and legal. In the future market, at every moment, in future market at every moment. Uh, Total buyer, total is equal to total seller. Every moment cash total buyer to every total seller. This means what? This need to not be true in the Badla market. Means if a buyer and a seller are equal combination. It is work on the buyer power. What means buyer power? It means buyer ला जसं पाहिजे तो तसा रेट लावणार आहे, त्याला जेव्हा पाहिजे तेव्हा तो काम करणार आहे आणि त्या कामाप्रमाणे कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट पुढे जाईल. Okay? In future contract are available against both individual stock and stock. Individual stock and stock. Badla was compared to only the select individual stock. आणि बदला कोणासाठी असतो ते इंडिव्हिज्युअल स्टॉक आणि त्याच्यामध्ये जास्त मोनोपॉली आहे ती नाही कॅरी फॉरवर्ड होतोय ना एक्सेट्रा. देन सम टर्मिनॉलॉजी रिलेटिंग टू द फ्युचर कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट आणि आपण हे टर्मिनॉलॉजी आधी शिकून घेतलेले आहेत. जस्ट इन शॉर्ट आपण बघणार आहोत. द फर्स्ट इज फ्युचर कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट. काय फ्युचर कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट? फ्युचर कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट इज डिफाइन्ड द एग्रीमेंट बिटवीन द बायर अँड सेलर स्टँडर्डाइज्ड in regard to amount, maturity quantity means सर्व काय लिहिलेलं maturity quantity किती असणार आहे, type of goods underlying, settlement through the organic exchange, terms and which specula, date आणि वगैरे जे काय लिहिलं आहे. फ्युचर कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट मध्ये लाईक कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट त्याच्यामध्ये फिक्स असणार आहे कोण विकेल, किती क्वांटिटी विकेल, कसं विकेल आहे. Then what is future? What is future? When the investor buy the future contract to take long position on an organized future exchange, despite assuming the right obligors, when any investor sell a contract to take short. What is the long position, short position? The long position is buyer and short position is seller here. And then the one with the contract is future contract. Okay. Then index future. What is index future? A future contract, standardized contracts buy or sell a specific security future date. ह्याच्यामध्ये काय होणार आहे? Number of future securities there which are under SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India. It will indicate the number of share market and number of share of markets. Number of share market, number of share of number market. Like before companies calculation असणार आहे. Underwrite the security which to be delivered to fulfill the obligations in index future. कुठला फुलफिल आहे? ऑब्लिगेशन्स तुमचे क्लिअर करणार आहेत. इन द रेट ऑफ शेअर अँड ऑफ जे काय डिस्ट्रीब्युशन ते क्लिअर करणार आहे. ओके. इट इज व्हॅल्यू फ्रॉम द अंडरलाइनिंग इंडेक्स. इट इज व्हॅल्यू फ्रॉम अंडरलाइनिंग इंडेक्स. कळालं की इंडेक्सला आपण त्याला अंडरलाइन करणार आहोत. देन स्पॉट प्राइस. व्हॉट इज स्पॉट प्राइस? इज द बिगिनिंग प्राइस दॅट ऑन टाइम द बिझनेस आर डन. Spot price is the current market price on our asset. It represents the price and is the immediate purchase of sale. तेव्हा purchase करणारा rate is the spot price. And what is future price? The price when your maturity is done. Price when futurity is done. The quotation from the future contract or speculator specifies forward one available on the exchange given price is known as future price. क्या है future price and spot price मध्ये फरक? Spot price तेव्हाची प्राइस जेव्हा तुम्ही वस्तूचं इमॅजिनेशन केलंय की परचेस करायचं इन नेक्स्ट मंथ. And then time of purchase next month मध्ये असणारा rate is future price. When cost carry म्हणजे त्याला जो transport cost होणार आहे is the carry cost. The cost of carry can be described as the cost of holding the position in asset. In the case of financial asset, including the interest and duty of exchange. Duty means stamp duty. Okay. So which one basis? Which one basis is here? The difference between the basis of between the spot price and future price. It is the basis, and the difference is known as the basis. The difference between the spot price and spot price of assets and future price of assets is known as basis. Basis means the relationship between the future price and spot price. In short, okay. काय रिलेशन असतो त्यांचे डिफरन्स काय आहे पाहिजे. ओके. Then hedging of process. What is hedging process? Listen here, the hedging process advise the price change which may lead to losses can be adequate and the effective hedging against the future. An individual who are exposed either the long or short underlying asset will need to enter into the transaction, which will be the protect in the event of such advice change. Hedging is in the accepting loss in time of your transaction. A different type of hedging. It is the time lag hedging. Then दुसरं hedging कुठलं मी तुम्हाला शिकवलेलं आहे place hedging. म्हणजे ते कुठले तरी अशा प्लेसवर असेल ते place are not identified by GPS and etc. Okay. In briefly studying next lecture. Okay. Then contract size, also known as dot size or market size. Okay. It is representing the minimum quantity of an asset that one needs to buy or sell to trade in one future fund. हे सर्व आपण आधी पण टर्मिनॉलॉजी आपल्या लास्ट लेक्चर मध्ये झालेले आहे ऍज पर युअर टेक्स्ट बुक जे आलेले आहेत ते मी फॉरवर्ड डबल एक्सप्लेन करते म्हणून तुला पाहता येईल. अंडरस्टँड ना पॉइंट. ओके. then कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट साइज बद्दल आधी आपण शिकलेले ह्याच्यामध्ये एक्सप्लेन केलेलं दिसेल द कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट साइज. Contract is the lot size in set for the each future contract. It is different each stock index. प्रत्येक स्टॉक एक्सचेंज मध्ये किंवा कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट मध्ये केलेली क्वांटिटी ऑफ परचेस, फिक्स क्वांटिटी ऑफ परचेस इज कॉल्ड द कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट साइज. ओके. The number of units at the rate of rupee. When contract cycle, it means recontract. Recontract म्हणजे तुम्हाला कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट पडलं आणि पुन्हा तुम्ही कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट. A contract cycle is period of which the future contract trade on exchange index future have 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, etc. Contract cycle which expire on the last Thursday on the concurrent month. Thus, a January extension contract. What is meaning of contract cycle? काय सिंपल असून करा तुम्ही एक कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट केलंय आपल्या कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट मध्ये बोलले गेले की आफ्टर 2 months of each year तुम्हाला raw material लागणार आहे and from this one person we decided to buy the raw material of XYZ Limited. Okay. Then after 2 months तो तुम्हाला तो बराबर तुम्ही जेवढे as per your contract जेवढी सायकलाइज केलेले कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट केलेले की त्याच्या सायकलिंग मध्ये जमा असणार आहे ऑन विच डेट डिमांड तुमची दिलेली असेल एक डेट फिक्स असणार आहे त्या मंथची त्या दिवशी त्याने ट्रक तुमच्याकडे येणार आहे ते कॅरेज येणार आहे तुमच्याकडे ते खाली केले जाणार आहे जे डेट येणार आहे आणि ते कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट पर मंथ थर्सडे मध्ये रिकॅल्क्युलेट होते तुला the last month of Thursday असणार आहे. Okay. On the last Thursday of the month, depending on the time period which one want to take exposed in the index future, one can place buy and sell order representative contract. Okay. Example is the expire date. What is the expire date? Last date of your contract. It is your expire. Last date of the contract. It is the maturity date of future contract. That is the date on which the final settlement of the contract takes place. Final settlement of the takes place. It is expiry date. Last date is final settlement. त्या सर्व कॅल्क्युलेट होणार आहे कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट डील होणार आहे. Happen to be holiday. दिवस हॉलिडे पण कॅल्क्युलेट करू शकता. Means end of the day. Enjoyment. Okay. Then the contract expire on the previous trading day. It can also view at the last day on which the contract can be completed. Whereafter it will be case to exit. The fire contract a date. Okay. Then open interest. What is open interest? It is represented with the total number of outstanding contracts in the total outstanding long and short contract is known as open interest. It means in future work real contract outstanding for it is open interest. It means the interest of seller on your business on your contract. Okay, it is open interest. Some example and some features of contract under the open interest. When open interest shows the total number of outstanding contracts date of no use. The date is no use is looked on the standalone basis. Standalone basis in the future segment. Open interest date need to be studied along with price change in the future contract. Okay. Number one, if open interest in future contract increase along with the price, it is indicated bullishness, which means investors are trade long position. जर का तुम्ही फ्युचर कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट आउटस्टँडिंग आहे आणि तुम्ही आता रेट मध्ये नाट्य करायला लागलात तुमची बुलिश आहे तुम्ही ते काय करणार तुम्ही फ्युचर कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट बद्दलचे जे आहे इन्व्हेस्टर इज नॉट डिसाइडेड पोझिशन इन लॉंग टर्म म्हणजे तो पुढे आणखी चालेल तुमच्या बरोबर याचे ते डिस्कशन आहे if open enter the contract price but price is false जर का निगेटिव्ह केलं then indicating that the investor certainly bearish. In short, the investors are creating the short position. आपण या आधी ग्राफ मध्ये पण शिकले दोन एक थ्री लाइन वाला ग्राफ होता पुन्हा एक्सप्लेन करू आपण तो if open interest in the future contract falls but the price move up the contract पडतो पण rate are increasing it indicated bullish trend. This is situation the return coverage short position. Okay. And clearing, the clearing and settlement of company. A clearing house is inspirable part of the future exchange. The clearing house in the exchange, clearing means server clear करना, settle करना, your interest, your transaction trade, your transaction, your payment, and all, as per your contract, future contract. Exchange as the seller for the buyer. Exchange are between the seller and buyer. Approaching the exchange and buyer or the seller approaching exchange. In the process executions of future contract. The guarantee settlement where the elimination credit risk, the future is called novation. For example, the moment the buyer and seller agree to enter into a contract, the clearing house steps in the transaction such that काय आहे मेकॅनिझम सिस्टम याच्यामध्ये सेटलमेंट मध्ये तर क्लिअरिंग इट मीन्स द बायर ने ऑफर केलेलं सेलरला की लास्ट ट्रान्झॅक्शन एक्झिस्ट ट्रान्झॅक्शन करेल ऍज पर द सेलर टू ऑफर द बायर क्लिअरिंग ओके बायर बाय फ्रॉम द क्लिअरिंग हाऊस बायरचं कुठलं क्लिअरिंग असणार आहे बाय अँड सेलरचं सेल्फ क्लिअरिंग हाऊस ओके सेल अकाउंट अँड बायर अकाउंट इन शॉर्ट क्लिअर आहे दस buyer and the seller do not contract with each other direct and platform. In short, तुम्हाला सांगतो मी तुम्हाला होतं की नाही I don't know, but I telling you तुम्ही कधी कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट अकाउंट कॅल्क्युलेट करायचा कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट इन टाइप ऑफ कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट अकाउंट जो कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट देतो आणि जो कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट देतो बोथ अकाउंटिंग सिस्टम आहे कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट घेणाऱ्याचं अकाउंट मेंटेन करतो तर कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट देणाऱ्याचं अकाउंट मेंटेन करतो कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट फीचं अकाउंट मेंटेन करतो कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट फी नॉट अ मेंटेन कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट बट सम ट्रांजैक्शन आर सेम कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट ट्रांजैक्शन व्हिच वन ट्रांजैक्शन ऑफ पेमेंट एंड रिसीव्ह कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर क्रेडिट मध्ये तो पेमेंट रिसीव्ह करणं दिला but contract fee the finished good and finished stock बनणार जे त्याला as per payment भेटणार understand it is buyer from the clearing and selling from clearing house in short या account मध्ये calculate okay the buyer and the seller do not contract with each other directly म्हणजे directly स्वतःची कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट करणार आहेत दोघांची नाही करणार आहेत इट मीन्स तो कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट मध्ये काय फॉल्ट काढतोय त्यांच्या किंवा हा ह्याचं काय सेटलमेंट आहे हे बायरचं सेटलमेंट सेलरने काउंट करू शकणार किंवा सेलरचं बायरने करू शकणार ओके देन मार्जिन ऑफ कॉस्ट काय असणार ऑफ युअर कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट द कन्सेप्ट ऑफ मार्जिन The concept of margin in stock index future is the same as that any other trade. Margin means base price. The confirmed returning price are same as the contract. That is to be introduced a financial stock of the operator to ensure the performance of contract and to be the covered by today the advisor fluctuation. It means margin cost means in spot price. Commodity of the spot price in the beginning price. The rate are 100 rupees. Maybe in future it become 110 or 90. Become 110 or 5 रुपये 10 रुपये वाले को 5 रुपये खाली है. But 100 is compulsory. 100 देना. It is margin price. Okay. The particular margin price, it is initial margin and maintenance margin. Two parts of it. The first is initial margin. What is initial margin? In future contract, performance is mandatory for both the buyer and the seller. Therefore, initial margin is determined from the both participants. The initial margin is also known as the performance margin and normally does not exceed 20% of the price. If 20% means 100 rupees or 20 rupees. For both parties, compulsion. Payment of 20 rupees and receiver of 20 rupees of the price of contract. The objective of this margin to converting the last core of potential loss can be open position. Open position means in marketable position, future contract position, index position. Comparison is there. If comparison is there, your rates are down or high. It depends on your performance. Okay. The initial margin function as the first line of different from the clearing house, whereby the exchange limit at risk. Act as risk. Okay. Then maintenance margin. The last point today is maintenance margin. What is the maintenance margin? In order to the start deal, in order to the start dealing with the brokerage firm to buy and sell the future, the first requirement is the operator to open an account with the firm. This account called the margin has to keep separate from any other account and the brokerage firm. Maintain margin is the minimum margin required to keep by the contract. It means bank मध्ये तुम्ही बघता saving account 500 रुपये ठेवणे compulsion. It is your saving margin. Like इथे जेव्हा तुम्ही settlement किंवा index purchase करणार आहात in share market. At the time of this share market, you decided to buy the share by way of कोणाच्या वेळेने broker. तो broker तुम्हाला कधी पसंत जाऊ शकतो. Rate of brokerage च्या बरोबर महाग विकू शकतो. On that time, तुमचं पेमेंट होईल की नाही in future is not fixed because rates are high. त्यामुळे मार्जिन मेंटेन होते आणि तीच मेंटेनिंग मार्जिन are depositing margin account. आधी तुम्हाला ब्रोकरेज मध्ये मार्जिन अकाउंट बनवायला. तुमच्या डीमॅट अकाउंट, the main principal in demand account, the sum amount is there. When you ordering the bank, as per this demand account rate मध्ये आज जो मार्केट रेट आहे तेवढे शेअर विकत घ्या. Then sale purchase. त्याच्यामध्ये तुमच्या डीमॅट अकाउंट मध्ये पैसे असले पाहिजे. नसेल तर होणार नाही. Okay, contract with party of any given maintain point of time. If the balance falls below the specular level due to the market, then the party is called upon the restore the balance back to initial margin. जर का तुमचा balance below होते किंवा loss ला accept होते, the minimum from the margin of maintenance will become to the margin level and it has no level. Initial level that you should take, and initial level maybe the cost is 20. Means 20% is compulsion for both. But if you want to save more than amount, then you maintain the margin. This concept is not in the exchange of and clearing the housing. We concept that clearing time of clearing housing है. Time of clearing of house, which one concept are maintained? Margin cost. Margin cost was calculated. As compared to your saving is here, in future contract, maybe maintenance margin are due. But the trigger member may be used for the clearing advice dating day. म्हणजे दिन प्रत्येक दिवसाच्या क्लिअरिंग साठी ते आपण यूज करू शकतो. Okay. The next day, the clearing price can be described as the weight, okay, the weighted average price under the during the last 30 days of the trade, and would be the difference from the last. Okay, here your the problem. Sorry, the next 2 points, Badla and future. It's covered. From this, we have the next point. We are starting future settlement. Future settlement and mode of settlement. Okay, mode of settlement. Then there's different number of mode of settlement like settlement. Okay, upon out. Next thing,